I have two issues that I'd like to discuss briefly, so don't exit the video. Watch till the end so that you don't get left behind. Without wasting time, let's get into it. The first is that politicians in Kalonzo Musyoka'S camp are wailing like babies, pleading with the former vice president to save the country from William Ruto's disastrous administration. These men, led by impeached Governor Ferdinand Waititu, have literally crowned Kalonzo Musyoka as the king who will take over Mount Kenya's political affairs now that Rigathi Gachagua stands not a single chance in politics. Here is the tape.
And that is why we are telling our incoming president that this is your right time to come forward and save this country. Na ndio sisi wote, Your Excellency, we are saying, ongoza sisi vile unatuongoza sasa, okoa Kenya. And from where I come from, Mount Kenya region, people are with you 100%. People believe that you are the savior of this country. Na vile the organization has recognized you as a peacemaker. Sisi yote tunakubaliana na wana tunakongratulate na tunakwambia vile unaongeaga tu pole pole tu kama Kibaki. Hiyo ndio tunataka. Hatutaki watu wa kupiga kelele. Hao wa kujipiga kifua tumeona wanaumiza wananchi. Kibaki was talking just slowly like you, mkiwa na yeye na mkaongoza hii nchi tukapata free education na maendeleo mingi. Tunataka wewe utoe ile manifesto mlikuwa naye na Kibaki, uongoze kutoka 2027 nchi inawili tena. The sir and the she, all this confusion. NHIF was running very well. Everybody was benefiting. We don't know what became of the whole idea of this new idea, but we know very well it is corruption.
For me, I think this is just but a wild goose chase, efforts that will not yield much. Ferdinand Waititu has low popularity rating in Mount Kenya and does not have sufficient influence to marshal voters to Kalonzo Musyoka. It would make much more sense to me if Rigathi Gachagua himself would come out and declare the mountain as Musyoka's property. This is in terms of electoral votes. Now, this is actually what I expect Rigathi Gachagua to announce between 2025 and 2026, or even sooner than this. The second issue is that Githunguri Member of Parliament Gathoni wa Mushomba has actually admitted that she is extremely embarrassed to be associated with the 13th Parliament because the things they are doing in the National Assembly are hazardous to the livelihoods of the Kenyan people. And to make matters worse, they actually look like they no longer care about the Kenyan people. Here's the tape.
The other day I said I'm one of those members of parliament that are very embarrassed to be associated with the 13th parliament. And I keep saying that because some of the things that we are doing in that parliament are so, let me use the word hazardous to the livelihoods of people, of Kenyan people. And we look like we no longer care. You know why I say that? Because I don't understand how you make a law and you give a choir of affirmation, and then you are the same person who is complaining that this is not functional or it is not working. And then all you can do after even the uproar from members of public is to call a kamukunji. Does my mother in the village care what I do in that kamukunji? Do they even publish what we discuss in those kamukunjis? We were bringing this issue on the floor of the House so that we can have a resolution that is going to enable that patient who is yet to access dialysis. Now that we did a kamukunji, and those guys came and did all what they said, and who cared? Who cared to take the resolutions and make sure they are implemented?
My honest opinion is that the 13th Parliament, whose Speaker is Moses Masika Wetangula, constitutes the most evil lawmakers who have ever existed in the history of Kenyan politics, or perhaps on the face of the earth. These parliamentarians have been captured by the executive, and the majority are used as state operatives. Legislators should be independent from the authority of the head of state, and their principal role should be to represent and to legislate. Any other activity directed by the executive is illegal and criminal. Remember, these guys decided to pass the Finance Bill of 2024 despite nationwide outrage. And as if this is not enough, they decided to impeach Rigathi Gachagua on allegations that could not be clearly substantiated. The 13th Parliament houses some of President William Ruto's puppets, and this include the likes of Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, Kapsaret MP Oscar Sudi, among others. The only remedy is to vote out these mediocre personalities in 2027. Releasing official statements and verbal conflicts can in no way help. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching for the first time, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below so that you can let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Cheers.